r/AskReddit. What was the weirdest thing someone found hot about you? Due to severe hormone imbalance, I appear at first glance to be a girl. However, I'm a guy. A man at a bar and grill pinched my butt. I turned to look at him and told him I'm a guy. His response: the D***ck only makes you hotter. What the frick? Should have gotten up, bend him over, and show him who's boss. Bend him over a barrel and show him the 50 states. My voice. Several girls have commented saying that it's soothing. Personally, I listen to recordings of my voice and I think it sounds like a prepubescent Batman, but I guess most people hate their voices. I'm Batman. Criminals. Hahaha. My long eyelashes. I'm a man. Long eyelashes on men are fucking gorgeous, and I'm proud to own them. High five, brother. We have something in common that is uncommon. Ex-wife used to tell me I had lashes and brows women would kill to have. I've had multiple women comment on the veins on my forearm after a good workout, working in the garden all day, or doing something else physically demanding. I'm not even that muscular. If there's one thing women love, it's a vascular man. I've got veins. They carry blood all over my body. The scar on my left eye. I'm sensitive about it, but evidently other people dig it. Scars are sexy. I went to a plastic surgeon because it bugs me so much. He agreed with your assessment. A girl I'm seeing said a couple weeks ago that she thought my hands were hot. I asked her to elaborate, and she said they just look manly. I still don't know what she means, but I'll accept it. TBF, it's usually pretty hard to explain why you find something hot. You just do. I've been told by a girl, yeah, touch me with your Viking hands. I had a very confused boner. It was super hot, but incredibly funny at the same time. I was walking down the street while recovering from hip surgery and a man in a truck flagged me down to tell me my walk was sexy. I was limping and using a cane. I know catcalling is a serious thing, but I can't stop laughing while imagining the situation. In hindsight, it is a sort of funny story I tell people, but it could have gone so wrong, and at the time was terrifying. Man gets out of the truck. You're afraid because you can't run. He steps onto the pavement and falls over because his prosthetic leg gives out. I have an aquiline nose, which I had always hated when I was younger. However, this one woman was so taken by it that she ended up marrying me. I had to Google what that was, and I have one too. Is it considered unattractive or something? I never really focused on mine too much. I did too, and here it is for anyone else who's curious. An aquiline nose, also called a Roman nose or hook nose, is a human nose with a prominent bridge, giving it the appearance of being curved or slightly bent. The word aquiline comes from the Latin word aquilinus, eagle, like an allusion to the curved beak of an eagle. My dad has an aquiline nose as well, and this is his favorite joke about it. I have a Roman nose. It's Roman all over my face. My hands. I only asked this question cause I texted my girlfriend a selfie, and it was from a bottom angle, so you could see my nostrils, and she said my nose hair was hot, and I'm like, what? Was it perhaps on fire? No, but there was a budger stuck to one of them. I'll let you know if someone ever says anything like that to my face. Your username is hot. Oh, thank you. I would say the same, but having old out as your username is a bit off-putting. In China, some girls would giggle and want to rub my belly. I'm kind of built like Buddha. I was a teacher in high school, so I really couldn't allow my students to do that. This sounds like the beginning of a porn video where all the genitals are censored. I didn't see my tentacles though. Now you'll just feel it crawl up in her butthole randomly in the middle. My hair. I'm a guy, BTW. But my hair isn't anything special. No interesting haircut/style. I don't use product of any kind. It's just my natural dirty blonde color in a pretty average men's haircut. But as I make my way into the mid-30s, I'm starting to learn that having hair at all, much less a full head, definitely helps. Glares at you in balding. My ex-boyfriend said he loved my torpedo tits. That sounds positively horrifying. I've heard of torpedo nips, but I'm guessing he is saying they are Madonna cone tits type. I had an ex that liked to go to some shady bars. It wasn't an every night thing, but it wasn't uncommon for a skirmish to break out. As words started to escalate, it would be pretty obvious where things were going, and I would just reposition myself to make sure I was between my girlfriend and the coming chaos. Nothing dramatic, I would just change sides or gently move her behind me. She always said it was such a turn on because I was so confident about protecting her. In reality, I think I would be shit in a fight, but there's no need for her to catch a random punch or thrown glass. Those nights when it happened were always a little extra special when we got home. Congrats on the sex. Oh, it wasn't sex. It was a little extra Heinz catsup on my Vandy Camp fish fillet. Sorry for the confusion. My voice. In person I have a thin, hesitant alto voice. But when I make announcements over the PA system, it sounds very much like an intimate late night radio voice. Price check at Register 3 for Vagisil. I repeat, price check on Vagisil for the lovely lady at Register 3. How you doing? Over the summer I started picking up learning Swedish out of wanting something to do with my newfound time. I eventually learned the phrase I love you jag älskar. My girlfriend at the time would make me say it to her **EVERY** time we did anything remotely sexual for about a week. Bad pronunciation and questionable accent included. I was once holding a part at my house, walking around barefoot, as you do in your own home, and a girl stopped me and said, "I just wanted to let you know, you have great toes." I still don't know how to respond to that. Thanks, wanna suck back M. It would have cost you $0 to not say that, and yet I was willing to sacrifice it all. Guys I've been with always said how hot I look with a sad face or about to cry. What the fuck? There's something inexplicably arousing about watching a girl cry. It makes me feel like a fucking weirdo, but every guy I talk to has experienced the same thing. It's like you want to make them stop crying by fucking them. It is a weird one, yes. I've also heard it from friends, so I suppose it's kind of common. Guess now I know how Todget would I when sad puppy face. Are you coming on to me? As a straight married man who is hit on by gay men fairly often, while out with my wife and almost never when I'm out by myself, I think it's that I'm a straight married man. I have this one girl in my art, psychology, and earth science classes. I have a major crush on her. She commented that she found me being studious was hot. She said that the way I worked with clay was sexy. Me being the socially awkward bean, that I'm got really flustered, entered gay panic mode, trying to get out a compliment, a thank you, and a flirty remark at the same time. I don't remember what I was trying to say because I wiped that from my memory. Somehow being awkward is just the ticket, because we are an item now. In high school I was told by numerous popular / hot girls that I was actually really easy to talk to and get along with. This was after getting to know me through being forced to either sit next to me in seating arrangements or working together in volunteer programs. What? Just because I'm not the most attractive guy to look at doesn't mean I have the personality of a tree stump. This is the point when girls learn that there is more to boys / men than the way they look. I've personally always gone for the quirky face and the awesome personality. Pretty boys always seemed up their own ass to me. In my experience, the popular kids are always the easiest people to talk to. They are popular, but that doesn't always mean they have lots of friends. Many people would avoid hanging out with them out of fear that they would be judged or because they think the popular kids are out of their league. Also at my school you got popular by being nice or smart. It was nothing like the movies. My wife told me the way I'm a dad is hot. Like, I never imagined that doing parental things or playing with my daughter would be considered hot. But I've been attacked a few times by the wife after getting the kid down for naps and bedtime. It's definitely hot. I mean at its most basic you're literally providing for a kid's needs, physical and emotional. She could also be doing the whole positive reinforcement thing. I mean, I do know all the lyrics to both Frozen movies, The Princess and the Frog, Play Tea Time, color with her in her coloring books. I like to think she sees me doing all this without her asking, and it does something to her haha. Along with the normal parental stuff like bathing, dressing her cute, and making her breakfast every Saturday morning. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for I upload daily and suggest what subreddit I should cover next. Thank you and happy travels.